Netflix, you don't need cable. Hop on YouTube, welcome to the hood table, where we chop up local and global events vocally. You don't really wanna miss out on these conversations. Just joke a little, laugh a little, get that wine in your system, fill your glass a little, expose current events, talk trash a little. You never know, these opinions might clash a little. They addicted to the content, got them binge watching. You don't like it, then you want invited. Bet your friends watching in the house and your job parking lot before you clocking. They don't wanna miss a second of this HT content. Everybody think they got something to say, so it's an open invitation, bring it to the table. But if you come whack, just know we ain't buying in. We gon' probably turn you back and tell you sorry, try again, Yeah, welcome to the hood table. You don't need Netflix, you don't need cable. Yeah, welcome to the hood table. You don't need Netflix, you don't need cable.
Hey, what's up, everybody? What up to all my hoodies? How y'all doing? How y'all been? Let me make sure I get my link ready to drop when we do offer the opportunity for anybody to jump up on the StreamYard. Everybody, please make sure you like the video, share the video, subscribe to the Hood Table if you're not already subscribed. And I hope you guys can hear me okay. I know these microphones can act kind of weird sometimes. We are waiting on my co-host, Caramel Diva. Man, I swear, she always on black people time. Always on black people time. She told me she was on her way a couple of minutes ago. If she can hear me now, I know she's talking shit because I'm talking about her. But anywho, make sure you guys like and share the video, subscribe to the Hood Table. If you're not already subscribed. This is going to be a new weekly segment provided by my co-host Caramel Diva and I. Caramel Diva and I do watch a lot of YouTube. We actually watch a lot of YouTube. We kind of, try to stay up on like trending news, local news, hood news, and so I've been thinking of something different to do once a week besides our Friday Night Lives, where we just jump off and we just cut up and have fun, act a fool at the same time, But I was thinking, I was like, what can I do on Tuesdays? Like almost halfway through the week, to take a break from doing some TV show reviews and trending news or, horrible news reviews like deaths and building collapses and floods and just something fun. So we decided to do like an unbiased commentary on some of the things that we done seen in the past week on YouTube, and it will be every Tuesday. It'll be, sometimes it might be something from the same YouTuber. It might be something from different YouTubers. She and I use proper English because I know how y'all be. But she and I, we're going to be some of the people we follow. Some of the people that we follow, we share the same interest in. So, but there are people that she follows that I have no idea who they are. But when we do commentary on these people, we will like drop their links so you can check their channels out. We'll also be like talking about maybe a little drama that's going on with certain YouTubers, but then we'll also talk about positive things that we've seen on YouTubers' page. So it won't be just all like, mess or nothing like that. It's nothing like that. That's not what this segment is for. This segment is basically like us giving commentary on what we've seen in YouTube on the last few weeks or over the last week, and it's our unbiased opinion. We're going to try to stay really, really unbiased, because of the fact that, y'all see the Hood Table everywhere. Y'all see me in everybody's chats, from JW to Bless to Spillitboy to Deanna to Tracy, even Avatar Nation, Tofu Ali. I'm like everywhere. Nika. I follow a lot of people, even though some of those people don't like each other. So, but it is what it is. I'm one of those YouTubers where if there's somebody that I don't like, and it's really not anybody that I just hate on YouTube. I'm kind of like what JW said earlier today. He says it a lot. There's nobody on this entertainment platform that I like hate, like really like hate. Like, I don't even got people in my real life that I really hate. So, it's all love for me. Some of the people I watch get dragged by some of the other people I watch and vice versa. So with that being said, that's what this segment is going to be about. And then at the end of the segment, um, we're going to like invite people on, if you would like, to the screen to give like your opinion on some of the things that we had our opinions on. So again, this is going to be every Tuesday, 8 p.m. God permits, long as we're around and we're available. And 1 second, hold on. Where is she at? I know she don't want me to call her, get her ass up on this show. But anyway, so first thing first I want to do, I did say something about it. Yeah, it is Tuesday. I did say something about it Monday, and a lot of us did. A lot of YouTubers, a lot of bloggers posted on their Facebook or YouTube, IG, Twitter, their condolences to Keyshia Cole, Nephi, and their family over the loss of their mother. Frankie Lons. A lot of people was very fond of Frankie, even though at times she was crazy and, kind of off the chain. She had her up and downs with drugs, throughout the years. Her family and children, trying to be there for her, support for her, keep her. Hold on. I sent you the link in your Facebook inbox. Okay, Caramel Diva didn't know that I sent her the link in her Facebook. Okay, so she just got to grab the link from her Facebook. Okay, so yeah, so Frankie Lons, yes, Frankie, you guys know, basically she passed away Sunday on her birthday. It was on her birthday. Like, that's crazy in itself that Frankie passed away on her birthday. And she was doing what she has been enjoying off and on for years. She was doing drugs and she overdosed and she passed away. And it is very, very sad, because man, being addicted to drugs is so much easier than said, just to go to a rehab or, just stop. Don't do it. Say no to drugs. You know, how it is. So I just want to give my sincere condolences again to Keyshia, Nephi. There's a lot of them. I don't know all their names, but I know there's Sam. I'm trying to just recall some of the people who made posts on their social media. I know Keyshia Cole's niece Zaya. She had made a comment about her, her grandma Frankie, and a lot of people's going to miss her. A lot of people's going to miss her, but especially her family. So again, keep them in your thoughts and prayers. Now, while Caramel Diva is somehow trying to come on through the link, I want to talk about the first YouTuber. I want to give my props to a YouTuber to start off. That's what I want to do. I want to give my props to a YouTuber to start off. Then we'll get into some other things. And Caramel Diva,
I've been here. I've been here since you came on. I didn't know you sent me the link.
Well, how you in
I
the
didn't know.
StreamYard with no link? How you in the StreamYard with no link?
I wasn't in the StreamYard. I was in the
in your house.
I was on YouTube.
You
Duh.
How you on YouTube? You can't be in here without a link, so you just sitting around watching me on YouTube.
I was and commenting like, hey, send me the link. I need to get in.
I don't even see any comments in the chat. I don't see no comments from nobody
in there. She ignoring you, Clyde. I seen you, baby. How you doing this evening?
Hold up. Okay, if that's the case, let me back out because I don't see no comments from nobody. So let me back out. You stay right here, Caramel Diva. You stay right here. I'll be back.
Okay.
I don't see no comments. That's great.
Whoa. Hey y'all, how y'all doing this evening? It's your girl, Caramel Diva. Hey. But I just want, hey, while I'm sitting here on YouTube with y'all tonight, I'm going to be sitting outside enjoying the weather and kicking my daughter's butt in Connect 4.
That's
Yeah.
crazy. Okay, I'm looking at the YouTube and I can see the comments there, but I don't see them on StreamYard. So okay,
Yeah.
my bad. And hey, Clyde, I got to switch back and forth from YouTube to watch the comments.
Yeah,
Damn.
I don't see them on here, but they'll probably pop up. From now on, they'll pop up, is what I'm saying.
Yeah. Well, I'm sorry,
But yeah,
Clyde.
I
I didn't
had
see
to
your
sit
comments.
outside. I had to sit out here. We playing Connect 4, me and my baby, because she got some shady friends.
Oh yeah.
One day they want to play with her and be her friend and this and that, and then the next day they want to ignore her and try to be disrespectful towards her.
Yeah,
So
I understand.
even one of the kids, hell, she was protecting him and had him running the house, and she holding on to him because he was scared of the new neighbors. But it's
Okay.
all good.
But
I
it's
got my
kind of
baby.
noisy. It is kind of noisy though. So, can you like scoot a little bit of ways and still watch them?
They'll shut up in a minute. They all finna leave anyway.
Okay. Okay, well, I already explained to everybody
So
what the I'm gonna have to mute you when I'm talking. Okay, thank you. I already explained to everybody kind of what the what this segment is going to be about. So first of all, again, like I said, I want to acknowledge one of the YouTubers that I've been checking out, and a lot of you guys know her. She follows some of the same people that a lot of us follow, and let me get her link real quick. Okay. Her name is AlmondBrown09. AlmondBrown09. And if you don't know of her, you should get
okay,
to know her. Let me drop her link in the chat.
okay. And
AlmondBrown09.
who is she? What did she do? What's
Okay,
her channel about?
okay, I'm about to get to it. Yeah, she, Almond Brown. She does a lot of things on her channel. She talks about some of the stuff she talks about is like newsworthy. Some of the stuff she does is she has her own salon. She has her own salon and she does like natural hair. Like I don't know what to properly call it because I don't have natural hair, but like dreads and twists and things like that.
Like
Um,
the Singalese twist and sister
well,
locks and all of that.
yeah. She does a lot. She does a lot, and she has her own brand new salon. Well, she's been in a salon for years and been doing hair for years. And so sometimes she take us on a ride with her from the time she leaves her house and gets to her shop, and she be talking to us, chit chat while her clients are there getting their hair done. She also does book readings from authors, like authors who give her permission to read their books. One of them is Tim Blaine. You're familiar with Tim Blaine, right?
Yeah, yeah.
um, Mr. Timothy Blaine, and another author she reads books from or has read books from is Spillitboytv, aka James Colwell, aka Mother. And she's read other books from other people, so I want to shout her out. She does wonderful book readings. She also does church videos, like on Sundays. She does the same thing like she does at work. She goes live from home and arrives at church, and basically you can watch her church service live from her YouTube channel. But yeah, she does and talks about other things too. But I really like when she does her book readings and stuff like that. And also on Fridays, well, we be live on Fridays actually, but she does like a red light special type of thing on Fridays where I think they talk about grown folk stuff.
I'm all about that.
Yes, child. Yes. So, Alma Brown,
Yes.
I did drop her link in the chat. So if you don't know Alma Brown, check her out. And then I'm gonna let Caramel Diva. We gonna kind of do like this back and forth thing where we talk about different content creators. So Caramel Diva, I'm gonna let you roll with the next uh content creator and let us know who you've been watching and what's going on with them. Is she there? Hello?
I'm right here. I was trying to unmute my mic, but I'm
Oh,
talking
okay.
and this and that. But
Okay.
you know, I had mentioned him before, but I really like the series that he does. His name is SeanDavieWay. And that's
SeanDavieWay?
SEAN Davy DAV EY.
Oh, I found it. Okay, let me drop his link. Well,
Uh-huh.
he got a lot of subscribers too.
Yeah, I really like his. He is funny as I don't know what. He was just live a minute ago talking about Trashy K, or he called her Transarena.
Hey, Silly Mommy for Life. Hey, Carrie Ray. Make sure you guys like and share the video,
Hey y'all.
please.
Hey sisters. How y'all doing this evening? But yeah, he does series. He don't just talk about Tasha K, but he does series too about like he got one surviving and Andrea Kelly. Like I
Oh,
am that she could there's no way she could have lived in that house all that time and not seen nothing, not heard nothing, not participated in nothing.
I agree.
So right. And I
Absolutely.
mean, it's not just, but he does different ones. He's got one on Diddy. He's got one on Usher, Justin Bieber.
I see on his page
I
he
said
had did
Bieber.
something on Cardi B and Tasha K the other day, so I'm gonna have to check him out.
Uh huh. Uh huh.
Mm-hmm.
He's funny, and he, like I said, he kind of reminds me of he's straight no chaser,
Mm-hmm.
and he's funny. I don't know what, and he does his research.
Mm-hmm.
He looks stuff up,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
and so
So he just don't jump online and just run with stuff.
right, right, right. And
like Tasha K.
girl, she
I
hear
mean,
one
I don't
lie
know how
and
she's
run
doing it
with it.
now. I don't know how she's doing it now, especially after Star Marie and Cardi B and Usher and all the rest of them celebrities that she done got into it with. But I'm hoping that she does more research now, or at least
She
has a
go on there
research
and
team to verify stuff.
look. Girl, she ain't. She's not because that's her MO. She's trash. And she knows she don't have no facts. She knows this. And she says it.
Hmm. Well, I know one thing about me. I
I mean,
always
I've
like,
heard
even
her
when I hear
say it
something, I try to
before.
verify it first.
She don't
Hmm. Well, I know she says
care.
she's kind of like what's that guy, that radio DJ shot
Right. And you
yeah,
would think that most people would try to verify the information.
yeah, especially when you're making really bad or negative allegations about people. I would hope that people would want to verify that, because you could end up in a lawsuit. Like, who has time for a lawsuit? I mean, even if you got a lot of money or think
Time.
you got a lot of money for lawyers,
Right.
I for one ain't trying to spend my time up in
Time,
no
money,
courthouse.
hell, then just the headache of it all.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Just it's people are.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
It makes no sense to me.
Mm-hmm. Yep, I get it. I get it. Well, I dropped that person's name. Hey, Lady Key. I dropped that person's name in the chat, that YouTuber that you recommend. And again, it was
Uh-huh.
Sean. What the whole
Davey
name?
Way. Sean
Sean
Davey
Wavy.
Way.
Yeah, SeanDavieWay. Yes, yes.
Yes.
So I went ahead and
He is
dropped his link in there.
he is a trip, girl.
Yeah, I'm
He
gonna
is
have
a
to check
trip.
him out. I'm gonna have to check him out, and that's one of the things that we're gonna do. Every time we discuss somebody, we're gonna drop their link in the chat, so that people could, if they're not checking them out, maybe they will want to check them out, or at least watch something that is pertaining to what we're discussing on the show. So,
and then the young lawyer that came on that one night, the lead attorney, I was watching him before we went live. Him talking about the beef sector and just
the lead attorney. Who's that?
He had come in our chat about a week ago when we were talking about Tasha K that night.
What's his name?
In our chat.
The lead attorney? Hold on. I think I remember.
He a good looking brother.
Hold on. I think I know the lead attorney. I think I subscribed to his channel after he came in.
I did too.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, he is a nice. Yes. Okay. Yeah, he's a nice looking man.
Smart, good looking man. Right. Yes, Lord.
It looks like he's been doing some commentary on Kevin Samuels and Tasha K and Marcella from All About the Tea. Yeah, he has a nice following too. So I'm gonna put his I'm gonna drop his link in the chat too. Okay. Well, I want to talk about, oh my God, this right here that I saw the other day was so funny. And I love me some Spillitboytv, aka James Caldwell, aka Mother. A lot of people been talking about it already, but when I was watching him the other day, he was sitting outside like he normally does sometimes. And let me know if I'm buffering, y'all. I think I'm buffering.
Okay.
Am I buffering? Let me go out and come back.
Not right now. You were early. Oh, okay. She was a minute ago. I wasn't sure if it was because I was outside or if it was her, but you know.
Make sure. But yes, I love me some Spillitboytv. I was so crying on the floor. Girl, he was sitting outside just talking to his fans, talking to his supporters on his live. And out of nowhere, this white neighbor of his, he just moved recently, like okay, you're kind of noisy. I'm gonna mute you. Yeah, he just moved to like this new neighborhood, like, you know, at the end of last year, and a lot of people have been doxing him, putting out his address, trying to find out where he lived, because that's one thing they do in this sector of YouTube, and they in the beef sector, they do a lot of doxing, and we all know about that. I don't agree with it at all. I wish people would stop doing it, but anywho, he was sitting outside just chilling, talking to his supporters, and the next thing you know, this white guy, who to me looked like he might have had some damn kind of mental issues, he just walked out of nowhere, and he was like, "Hey, are you the owner of this house?" And Spillitboy was like, "Yeah, I am. I'm the owner of this house." And I know Spillitboy was like, "Who the hell is you?" But anyway, he just started going in on, you know, somebody died here. The lady that used to own the house died here. And the house, they had to do a lot of work on it. And it's been empty for all this time. And whoop, 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 whoop. And then Philip was like, well, I didn't know nothing about that. You know, the realtor didn't tell me nothing like that. And the man was like, well, they should have told you and all this kind of stuff. And I'm up there, I'm just dead. And I was watching the video while I was working. Girl, I was dying because the dude he just seemed so strange, and he just came up out of nowhere. Like, he just popped up out of nowhere and walked past his house, and Spillitboy's looking at this man like, who the hell is on you? Now, mind you, if y'all seen it, let me know what y'all thought about this man. Because if y'all seen it, child, I'm telling you, hey Tracy, not Stacy Boo. Hey, friend. If y'all seen it, y'all make sure y'all share out the live, please. And we're going to be dropping the link later on in the chat if y'all want to come up here and chop it up with us. But if somebody gave us a thumbs down button, that's okay. We still love you anyway. But please like and share the video, y'all. But yeah, he was so random,
that
friend.
Just mean they working on low vibrations.
Girl, he was so random. But he just struck me as somebody who might be, you know, one of those people who was on the slow bus when they was little. somebody who might, I don't know. Y'all let me know what y'all thought of that random white man. It was so random. And I'm looking like, is this a fucking setup? That's what I was thinking, because he's always in a lot of beefs with people and shit. So I'm like, is this a setup, or is this man like real life, like live in the neighborhood and just happen to stroll by when he like who does that, Caramel Diva? Even
Who
if
are
I
the
knew
people
somebody
in your
died in the house,
neighborhood?
I don't think I can even go up to anybody and say, I don't even think I could do that. Just walk up to my new neighbors and say, you know, somebody dead there. Somebody, and then he said she overdosed on drugs. So it's like,
Damn.
okay, like, I
But
don't
my thing
know.
is this: if okay, even if somebody did die, he should have known. Did he say he knew that? Because the
No,
realtor,
he did.
they
He did. And the
supposed to
realtor,
disclose that.
no, he didn't know. The realtor didn't tell him that.
Oh,
And then I
he might
thought
want
that
to
the
check into
realtor
that
only supposed
thing.
to tell you anyway if they've been murdered. I don't think the realtor is supposed to tell you if somebody died there, because people die in houses all the time, every day.
But they
I
supposed
mean,
to reveal that to you. I
no,
thought
I
it
don't
was
think
just
so. I'm gonna look
his
it up. I
face.
don't look it up. I'm gonna look it up. But what I thought from, back in the day when I was looking for houses to buy, is that they only supposed to reveal if somebody was murdered in the house. Because some people is crazy about ghosts and spirits and things like that. But
Right.
I don't think they're supposed to tell you every time somebody just dies in the house. But
Yeah. Look
yeah,
that up,
friend,
'cause
that's
I think
right.
what
Friend,
they
you
say.
right. She said he didn't take social cues and notice mother was on occupied by supporters. That's the crazy thing. Like, he was live. It was visible that he was live because he was talking into the phone. He didn't even say, excuse me, hi, my name is. He didn't say shit. He was just like, hey, you the new owner here? You know somebody died there. I was like, I was like, if I was a Spilly boy, I'm like, and so what? I might die here myself one day. And like, but it was
You want to be
funny.
the next one? You want to be the next one? Come on up here.
Child, it was so funny. And Spilly Boy was like, I'm ready for people to start making videos about that, talking about I'm living the home of Amityville and all this kind of shit. I thought that was just so funny because he just took it with stride. Like,
And you said his name is Spillitboy?
yes, I'm gonna drop his link in the chat. A lot of people in here are familiar. A lot of people in the chat are familiar with Spillitboytv. He goes by James Caldwell as well. And he's an
Okay.
author. He's an author. That's one of the
Now
people. That's one of the authors.
I've heard of James Caldwell, but I didn't know
Mhm.
nothing about no Spillitboy.
Yeah, he has several channels. Treasure Lane. Yeah, he has a lot of channels too. But yeah, Spillitboytv. I'm gonna drop his link in the chat. But if y'all missed that video, check go to his channel and then look up the one that says Neighbors delivers real life Amityville story.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, it was
Oh,
so
you know
funny.
that just sounds like a setup to me. I'm
You have to
maybe
watch it.
it's
I
just
mean,
me.
I don't know. You have to watch it. Crackhead Willie is the one that says neighbors deliver real life Amityville story. And the crazy part is like, if you don't, I feel like this, if you
Now
don't
I'm
see
not
no
getting no
ghosts or hear
comment.
no spirits, I don't know. You said what?
Now I'm not getting no comments. Let me go out and come back in because I don't see no comments on here.
I'm watching from YouTube because StreamYard must be really tripping this
Mm-mm.
evening because I don't see any
It
comments on
must be
StreamYard.
'cause I don't. Okay, well maybe I'll just do
Yeah,
that
don't worry
then.
about it. I'll read them from the YouTube. But yeah, it's the video that says neighbors delivers real life Amityville horror, and I'm telling you, I was hollering. I was like, that man, and he looks crazy. He just looks crazy, like he's on medication or something. I don't know. Maybe that's me. Y'all watch the video. Yeah, and matter of fact, what? Let's see. Let me see if I can
I'm
find
just
the.
saying, it just sounds kind of fake to me that somebody just walks up to you and knows the history of your home and starts telling you this story randomly while
And
you're on live.
he was on live, and I can get your neighbor knowing the story of your home, but just walking up to you randomly while you're on live, he don't know who he was talking to. And he just
Right.
walked up on him telling him that news, and I was like, well, ain't
And
that some
right,
shit?
just proceed to tell you this story at that exact moment.
Yeah,
That's
I just thought it was really I just thought it was really, really weird. But
that's
yeah,
really strange.
yeah, and so, but Spiller Boy again, he took it all in stride. He was like, "Yeah, okay, well, all right." And then the man said, "Be safe," or
Oh Lord,
he said something like
beware.
"Be safe" or something. And Spiller Boy was like, "I've been here like 10 months. I'm cool." He was like, "I'm cool. You ain't got nothing to worry about. I'm all right." So yeah,
Mm-mm.
that shit was funny. I was like,
I'd
"Ooh,
have been like, I'm protected by blood, the blood of Jesus. Thank you,
thank you."
very kind.
Thank you, because every house I move in, I make sure every house I move in, I do the blessing, or like my mama taught me when I was growing up, putting oil on every door in the house, every window on the house, every wall on the house. And y'all, if y'all go to that, the 1 minute, the 1 hour, 23 minute mark on Neighbors Delivers Real Life Annie Story. Let me drop the link. 1 hour, 23 minute mark. And I'm going to drop it in the chat.
Now I'm gonna tell you the channel that has got me hooked lately, and it ain't it ain't a new channel. It's new to me though.
Oh, can I
It's
say
Mr.
one thing
Ball.
before you continue? Can I just say one thing before you continue, real quick?
Okay.
Y'all, what if he has something to do with the murder? He just look, y'all just gotta watch it. Okay, go to the 1 hour, 23 minute mark. I'm telling y'all, he probably had something to do with it.
Just come on, y'all. What is
Okay,
he?
go ahead. That's my allegation for the evening.
Oh my god.
Allegedly. Allegedly.
Oh dear Jesus. Dear
I guess
Jesus.
go to Spiller Boy's video, and that's for y'all who don't follow Spiller Boy. Like I said, everybody we discussed, we dropping their links, so you guys can check them out if you're not already checking them out. So, okay, go ahead, boo.
Have y'all seen MrWallen? Have you ever heard of MrWallen?
No,
Oh,
that's a
Mr.
YouTuber.
Ballin? Yes, he's on YouTube and TikTok.
Let me
But
look him up. Is it Ballin? Is it Ballen?
uh-huh,
Okay, I got him
just
right
Mr.
here.
Ballin. And he looked like this crazy. Well, he don't look crazy, but he just looked like a trucker or.
Yeah, I see this white guy, Mr. Ballin. Okay, let me drop his link in the chat. Again, everybody we discussed, we dropping their links in the chat. Then Caramel Diva, she just bounced out on me. I don't know what happened, but I'm sure she'll come right back. But why she's coming back, have y'all been following the beef between and is it really a beef or JW, he beefs for dollars, right? He beefs for dollars. I think I think Tim Blaine, and this is just my unbiased opinion, but I think Tim Blaine has a more beef with JW than vice versa. Um, but yeah, they've been going at Tim been going at him really hard. Um, JW been having Jay Wilson, the pastor, Dr. J, Pastor Jay Wilson. As some of y'all know, and I'm gonna drop his link too, even though a lot of people in here already know who he is. But I guess Jay Wilson been having Stomp Down, who is, I think Stomp Down is funny. I know a lot of people don't care for him. I know he gets under a lot of people's skin. Um, when he be talking about people and dragging people, but I like him for some reason. I just think he's funny. He's interesting. He's interesting. You said JW is a gaslighter, but I just think he's interesting. He's funny. I don't know, just something new. I mean, I don't know what it is about this B sector, but it's like everybody gets stuck on the same thing all the time. You know what I mean? And the same people beefing and all that kind of stuff. And so every time somebody comes in, I try to give them like a chance, you know, the benefit of the doubt or whatever. And like some people I started watching, like Clyde, I started watching her because everybody was hyping her up and uh she was reading down and all this kind of stuff. But then it was just some things that just kind of turned me off. And I don't want to talk about the lady, rest in peace. That's all I'm going to say. But that part just really turned me off. So I had to like turn that off. And that's all we got to do. If there's somebody that we don't like on YouTube, anything, just like a regular TV show, reality show, comedy show, whatever. If you don't like them, just turn them off, unsubscribe, block them. That's all we got to do. But anywho, JW uh had him on his show the other day, and I guess he had some words to say about Tim, and Tim clapped back, and Tim was going, "Oh, Uncle Tim be scaring me, y'all. Uncle Tim be scaring me because he's an older man." And he be going off. Like sometimes I'll be like, Uncle Tim, calm down, calm down, calm down. Don't bust a blood vessel. Don't. Uncle Tim be getting so hot. And I'll be like, oh my God, somebody need to calm Uncle Tim down. Somebody call him, go over there, knock on his door.
I don't know, it didn't die, but it's just messing up.
But yeah, Uncle Tim, so boy, I like him too, by the way. I had to go
and retrieve my computer from my daughter.
Oh, you talking about your phone messed up?
Yeah, my phone messed up. Because it keeps, like, I can be sitting there talking like I was, and it'll just restart itself.
Oh, yeah, you need a new phone. Because my old one used to do that all the time. I had to get a new phone.
And that's what keeps, you know, like when we doing Friday Night Lives, and I'll be like, my phone acting stupid, and that's what it's doing.
But yeah, I'm gonna let you get back to what you were saying.
Everybody,
that's okay. I'm gonna let you get back to what you're saying after I finish what I was talking about Jay Wilson. I just want to talk about these towels, these prayer towels, and I'm not gonna dog him on the prayer towels or talk about he's not a real preacher and he's all like a lot of people they done already dragged that down to the mud. I just think it's interesting that so many people are so upset about the prayer towels. That's what I think. And again, I'm not like trying to promote the prayer towels or nothing, but it's just crazy. A lot of people was going in on him about his prayer cloths that he claims that they're not really making no money off of because most of the fee is the fee of the cloth and the fee for mailing, so they're really not making no money off. I don't know, I ain't trying to be in his pockets. But today KeKe was KeKe, y'all, a lot of y'all know KeKe Kenola News, and he was in the chat with Jay Wilson. KeKe been in a lot of people chat lately actually. And he was in the chat today, and of course a lot of people KeKe got a lot of haters and he got a lot of supporters. But yeah, he was in the chat today and he was telling how basically why him and Leaku don't get along, and a lot of the things that he said and a lot of things that Leaku said the other day came back to my memory because me personally couldn't remember. Like, you know how people be beefing so long, Caramel Diva, and then you be like, well, why the hell, what happened? Right. Who started it? Like, sometimes you just forget because there's so many people beefing. Yeah, and so JW was like, well, can you guys just squash it? Can you guys just be like, put it to the side? I won't say nothing about you. I won't say nothing about, but then KeKe, Jay Wilson asked him a question and said, now I'm hearing in these YouTube streets that you told the peoples that you eat booty.
Oh.
I was like, Jay Wilson. You know, that was that TV show, that little boy.
Mr. Wilson.
That's how, girl, you should have heard me. I was in my little boy voice, whoever that little boy is from that TV show.
Dennis the Menace.
Dennis the Menace. I was like, Jay Wilson. Come on now, bud. KeKe admitted to it. It was so funny. And no shade, because hey, my nigga want to get back there and lick a little bit, blow on it,
I was
whatever.
Just gonna say, what's wrong
I know
with them doing that?
Some people ain't into that. No shade, no judgment. If that's what you like to do,
hey,
that's what you like
know what
to
you're
do.
missing.
Just make sure you know what you're doing back there, and just don't be spitting.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Make sure you know what you're doing. KeKe, I think KeKe know what he be doing back there. So I thought that was really funny because KeKe ain't got no shame in his game. If he said something, he repeat it. Yeah, I said it,
but Jay Wilson wrong for even bringing that up. Like, you don't want. I mean, he don't want nobody bringing up all of the shit that he been involved in.
But one thing I learned,
be involved in.
One thing I learned on YouTube, Caramel Diva, and you just started doing videos. So I'm gonna say this for you too. One thing I learned on YouTube is if you put it out there, it's like the news. You put it out there, people can talk about it. He put it out there. It wasn't nothing like he was embarrassed. It wasn't like JW heard it from the grapevine or got it in an email. He said it himself. So, you know, JW was like, well, I ain't heard him say this, so I'm going to ask him, did he say it? That's how it went. But yeah, I thought it was funny. But then JW asked him, how does he do it to his wife? And KeKe was like, hell no. And I was like, you don't know what she's missing.
Right.
I mean, does he, I mean, he said, let me back up. Let me correct that. Let me correct that. Okay, I'm mixing two thoughts at the same time. Okay, for you ladies who ain't never had it done. For you ladies who never had it done, I'm still on that. You don't know what you're missing. Now, JW asked him, did his wife do it to him? And that's when he said, hell no. And JW was like, well, if you do it to her and please her and pressure her, what's wrong with her doing it to you? And that brings me back to, remember when we had that discussion about men who like to be penetrated by their woman? And what we thought about that, and a lot of people in the chat, they jumped up on the StreamYard and everything, talking about, no, they gay, no, they gay, no, they gay. So, I mean, it could be something like that, where it's like, okay, I'm not having my wife do that to me, you know, that's what men do to men, or, you know, stuff like that. So it could be like that, or he could just not like it. But I know when we got to talking about that on our show last week, or a couple of weeks ago, y'all was in the chat going nuts, like, he's an undercover brother. If anybody likes to be penetrated, because the story had went, I had heard of a man who wanted his girl to use her dildos on him. She pulled out her box of toys, and before she could even get a chance to ask him to use them on her, he grabbed the toy and said, can you use this? And she said, yeah. And he turned around and flipped over on all fours. And she didn't know that he liked it that way. So in her mind, she figured he was probably gay. But anyway, that's a whole nother story. That has nothing to do with KeKe. But that just reminded me of that when JW was like, well, why don't you let her do it to you? You know, I don't know what's wrong with your phone. What you got? What you got?
I pulled up YouTube so I could look at the comments, but I muted it.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you know you can't be looking at the comments. Matter of fact, let me see what they saying in the comments.
Y'all asking how was mom looking? I'm catching up. How was my day? You know, my day was pretty good. I was out in the sun earlier when it was really, really hot.
And that doggone garden.
You know I was in my garden. And I was out there for like 2 hours. And that heat, it got to me. It got to your girl. And
you gotta be careful, be out there, have a stroke or some shit.
I
You know, I
know.
don't like this. I like the summers, but I don't like the heat, and I don't come outside till the sun goes down. Ooh, that's from that TV show, Ruthless.
But I mean, I love being in my garden. It's just so
Hmm.
peaceful, and I try to take care of myself. I always go out with like an ice cold bottle of water. I got my towel, and I have chairs all over in my garden and stuff, and my
Hmm. Hmm.
workbench.
Hmm.
But I said I got to get one of them big, huge umbrellas so
Yep.
that it can block the sun while I'm out there. I
And
mean,
get you. You
maybe
got
I
a
can.
big hat, like those big like straw hats, something like that. A big old hat. Make sure you get you some suntan lotion. We black, but a lot of black folks don't think that we need that
I got
in the
sunscreen
summertime.
lotion
Yeah, sunscreen lotion. Get you a big hat to keep the sun from
because
off
we
your
do,
head.
and I want everybody to know, yes, we black, but we do get skin cancer too. Let me say
Mm-hmm,
that again. Black folks, it's kind of rare, but we do get skin cancer too.
mm-hmm. That
So
is true.
yes, make
That is
sure
true.
you put on, and it has to be a SPF of at least 30.
Mm-hmm. And then did I put Ken's channel in the chat? Um, I can't remember if I put Ken's channel in the chat, but I want to make sure I put his channel link in the chat too. I think I put JW's and not Ken's. But yes, again, everybody that we discussed tonight. Again, we try to stay as unbiased as possible, but sometimes, we might have to say how we really feel about something. But for mostly, it's like our unbiased opinions of things that we've seen in the last week on YouTube. So go ahead with the next person you were going to talk about, Caramel Diva.
So I was talking about MrWallen, and MrWallen, his channel is he does reviews and he actually tells stories. Basically, he
Uh-huh.
tells a lot of stories that are true,
Mm-hmm.
but so unbelievable. Um, but sometimes a lot of them are creepy. They're
Ooh.
scary. And then he has one. It's called The Missing, the 411
Mm-hmm.
series. It's actually a book by a guy named I want to say his name is David Politis, and it's called Missing 411. He's a former detective. He wrote a book about cases of people who literally just disappeared.
Just vanish in the thin air.
Yeah, just people say, "Yeah, I just seen her. She turned the corner," and they're never seen again.
Mm-hmm.
Or
Mm-hmm.
people who are missing and say, the search team has cleared this area, and then a day or two, and I'm talking about like little 3, 4, 5-year-old kids who've been snatched from like campgrounds and stuff like that, and then all of a sudden they're found in an
Oh,
area that
wow.
they've already searched, and these kids are clean, they're fed, they're no scars or nothing on them, but they can't remember nothing. And
Wow.
so Mr. Ballin,
And what's the
recounts
book
the
called?
story.
The book is
It's called
called The
Missing
411.
411. And there's actually, if you look on YouTube, there is kind of like
A
a
channel for that?
documentary. It's a like a documentary or movie
Let me
about
check it out.
about one of the cases in the Missing series. It's Mr. Ballin and David Politis. They're very good. They're very
Okay.
interesting.
Oh, I see. When I put it in there, a lot of things come up under Missing 411.
And it
The
should be
documentary
like a tannish peaches color.
with like a cow or like a bull. No, that ain't it. That ain't it.
I'm saying just the color of the cover. It says Missing 411, and it's like a peach
Oh,
color.
okay.
You see that one?
Okay.
Okay, so that one, yeah, I watched that one, and that's a strange one. But
Yeah, I see it.
he's written 3 or 4 books about different stories. I mean, going all the way back to like the 40s to now. And
Wow.
but the way Mr. Ballin tells you the story, you like so into. I mean, you sitting there just staring, like, damn, because you picturing it in your head what he's saying. I mean,
I'm gonna
he's
have
one
to
of
check him out.
yeah, he's a very good storyteller, and he like sucks you in, and you like all into it. So yeah,
Okay, okay. Well, I did drop his link in the
anywho,
chat before you fell off. I did put his link in the chat, so everybody check him out too. I love a good storytelling, which is one reason why at the beginning of the show I recommended AlmondBrown09 because I think she's really good at reading, doing her readings. But
yeah,
yes. So, is there anybody else that you want to speak about? I want to try to like keep this segment around like an hour or less. I know you
okay,
wanted to also talk about books that we might recommend or things like that as well.
yes. The other person that I wanted to recommend real quick is
Go ahead.
it's actually a family channel, but the husband does most of the stuff. He
Hmm.
just reviews it. It's called the Matthews Family TMF or
I
something like
think I
that.
heard of them. The
He's
Matthews.
he pretty funny. Yeah, his name is
Is
he
he
goes
a
by
black
the
dude?
name L. It's a black dude, and
Okay, the
sometimes he has his
Matthews
wife
gang.
on there.
Okay. Okay, I see it. The Matthews gang. Oh, he has
Mm-hmm.
a pretty wife and the two kids. I'm assuming that's his wife.
Yeah, and the
And some
two
cute little
boys.
kids. Yeah, the two boys.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, he got a
Yep.
lot. He's on his way to almost 1 million.
Oh,
Okay,
is
let me drop
he?
his link. Yeah, say 606,000. Hey, Carrie Boo.
Hey,
So let me drop the Matthews fam in the chat.
hey, silly mommy.
Yes. But yes, I'm gonna check him out too. I think I heard about them, but I'm not sure.
Yeah, he's
So
funny.
cool beans. Cool beans. What else was I going to talk about? Oh! Of course.
Well, we mentioned books.
Um. You said something about. I know earlier. You had said something about the coldest winter ever
Mm-hmm.
sequel,
Mm-hmm.
which I ordered a long time ago and been having it on my computer for a long time, and I have yet to read it because I kept hearing negative stuff about it. And I'm one of those people. I don't know when it's a movie or a TV show, and somebody say I don't like it, I hate it, it sucks. I'm more quick to watch those because it's not that time consuming. But a book with like 300-400 pages, and somebody tell me, "Oh, it sucks. It's not that good." She should have just left The Coldest Winter by herself, and she obviously aren't writing because they said she wrote the second book, and they said there's no way that she could have wrote the first book and the second book because they were like people were saying it's like seemed like it was written by two totally different people, not as good as The Coldest Winter Ever. So if anybody followed up with the sequel and actually read it, please feel free to let me know how you feel about that and if it's worth my reading time because I really hate to read a book and I'd be so pissed when I'm done with it. I just want to I don't want to say that. I don't want to say that. I don't want
See,
people thinking I'm burning
people
books
like
over
you
here.
said, people may say negative things, and that makes me because I want to see for myself what it's
Mm.
about. So I'll go and see.
Yeah.
And because I did love The Coldest Winter Ever, I went ahead and when I found out that this was the sequel to it, I was like, oh, okay. And I purchased it, and then I seen that she had the Midnight series,
Hmm.
and so
Now, did you read the Midnight series before you realized that, or did you read any of them before you realized there was a
uh-uh,
trilogy? Oh, okay.
uh-uh.
So have you started?
Girl, I got to about page 8.
Oh, girl, you got to. Now, that's one thing I can say. 1 through 3, you got to, and that's one book that I wish they would make a movie and then do 3 movies, just like the book. Do 3 movies. I got these fruit flies. I bought some fruits the other day from the store, and I'm
Yeah.
about ready to throw all my bananas out and everything because they came with fruit flies and they getting on my
Don't
damn
you hate
nerves.
them damn
Yes,
things?
because they get on
Ugh.
my nerves. Like, if y'all fruit flies, why y'all fucking with me? I'm sorry. Sorry. Sorry.
You so fruity and sweet, girl.
And I'm like, why y'all get over there with the damn strawberries and the bananas and the apples and shit? Why is you up here in my room in my office space?
And they
But
be
girl,
flying, girl, they be flying crazy. They'll fly right in your damn
right in
eye.
your face, and they don't care. Like they are worse than flies. They are worse than
They
flies
be
and
in your
mosquitoes.
nostril, your ear. It be like, how do you
Yes.
find that
So y'all
spot?
see me up here swinging and stuff, but
No,
yeah, I think they
it's
should
something
turn
else.
that
She
into a
over there
movie.
tripping, y'all. She tripping.
Girl.
She tripping.
Yes. But I want to say, as far as I want to talk about,
So who would you? Okay, so Midnight. Who would you cast to play Midnight?
I
Who do you
still gotta
think
look.
would be?
I ain't really thought about it, so I gotta be honest. I can't just throw somebody off the top of my head. What I'm gonna
Now,
have to
when
do
I
is
said
go.
that one earlier, I mentioned Lakeith Stanfield just
Mm-mm.
because to me he's a tall, lanky, and he's a
But see, his name
good
is
looking actor.
Midnight. This
I
man has to
know.
be black as freaking night. He has to be so black he's
I
blurple.
know.
So
But who?
whoever they would cast for that, they would have to be so black.
You know who would have been perfect? And no, and I'm not talking about Don Cheadle right now,
Oh no.
but Jaimin Hansu.
Okay, I'm gonna have to look him up. What he played in?
He was the one that got a baby by Kimura Sen. He played in Amistad. The dude that played in Amistad.
Hold up. John Min Hunsu?
DJIMON.
Oh no. Oh, come on, Diva. Can we get some
I said
fine?
back
That
in the
nigga.
day.
Okay. Even back in
He
the day,
old
hell
now.
no.
He
we
old
got
now.
we got totally different tastes. Oh my god. Because everybody
Girl,
you
he
mentioned,
fine
I'm
than a
like,
motherfucker. You don't
did
think
your
Jaimin
mom his
Hansu is sexy?
oh my god. Can we do a vote? Are there any ladies in the chat who's familiar with the star
Oh
Uncle
my
Todd?
God.
The dude from Blood Diamond, the dude from I mean
Oh my God. I can't believe you don't think he's sexy. Ooh.
no, I never have.
Oh my God.
Don't hey,
You tripping.
girl, no. Okay, I hope he never watched this video. I hope
Ladies,
he
come
never comes
through.
across this
Come
video.
through.
I like you. I think you're very entertaining. You can act your ass off, but I'm not saying I'm not saying he ugly. But I'm just if you got to read the book, Caramel Diva. You have to read the book and put your and have this vision of midnight in your mind, and then I'm
That
sure
dude
some of the
ain't black
people
as
that
coal.
some of the
You
people
can't tell me he ain't black as coal.
it's not just his darkness, it's his whole being, like who he is, what he represents, how he thinks, and some of these people you mentioned, you're gonna be like, oh hell no, nope, not a good look. So you really have to know the character before you can say who should play that character. You know what
I
I
ain't
mean?
read the Midnight books, but in the
Read,
coldest
read,
winter ever.
read the first book of Midnight. I'm telling you, by the time you get to like maybe chapter 8, chapter 10, you'll already be like, okay, now let me think who should play this person. But that's just. Mm, you know what? Tomorrow, I'm gonna do some research. I'm gonna look up a lot of black actors, and I'm gonna do some research. But y'all,
Mm-mm.
I forgot to talk about what the whole damn well half of the title of this show tonight is about. Um, in the title it says what in the entire Stomp Down is going on with the show, and that's like the we have been hearing. I'm sure a lot of you guys have been hearing on these YouTube streets that Stomp Down. He was on Jay Wilson's. I guess it was a
That's
rumor
a
going around or
person.
something. And Stomp Down, and I'm gonna drop his link too. Even though some of the videos, I don't know if he be making them private or if he be deleting them. I don't know what's going on. But anyway, Stomp Down. That's the one who I was talking about earlier, who had been going back and forth with Timothy Blaine, and basically he claims that somebody had emailed him. Oh God, that was on Jay Wilson's video this morning. I was hollering. Or was it yesterday? Was it this morning?
Now what? Say it again. I'm sorry. I missed.
Jay
Mm-hmm.
Wilson, right? Jay Wilson. He be having
Yeah.
Stomp Down on his channel sometimes. And you know, Sean Bradley and a couple other people, they have this YouTube, I guess, kind of reality like type of show that they've been filming or whatnot. And it hasn't come to fruition yet, but it probably will by next year, by the end of this year. I'm thinking, I don't know, but a lot of people think it won't never happen. But it would be interesting to see it happen because I would like to see what the hell they got going on this show, as people call it. But anyway, he said he received an email from Ty, who I guess is one of the main people who put money into the show. And Ty, for a lot of y'all who probably don't know, she used to be in this girl group called Black. And Black Girls or Black or something like that,
I
way back in the
remember
day.
Black from the 90s.
Now it was two different kind of groups though. It was two different girl groups that had the word black in it, because there was like Black, then there was like BLACQE, and then there was like, but yeah, she was in the girl group, and it was like, I want to say 4 girls maybe, and they had like one album, one CD, but yeah, she's like the main person funding the show, and so she's like the main one who be reaching out to people, I guess, and asking them do they want to be the show. But y'all gotta check out that video that JW did today, because he had me Stomp Down, had me hollering. He was talking about, man, because you know how when you when you email people just like on YouTube, Facebook, we have our picture, like our profile pic or whatever. And he was talking about her profile pic, and he was talking about her teeth. He said, how the hell somebody have teeth that big and a little ass head like that? And he was just talking about all kind of, girl, he was just dragging her for filth about her teeth. But he never said who it was. But if you see the lady, you know exactly who he talking about, because she do got a grill. And I was like, I'm gonna just call it that, a grill. But he was just dragging her for her teeth, and he was like, I don't know, I was kind of scared. All I saw was teeth and da da da. But anyway, he said that he wouldn't want to go. He didn't want to go or wouldn't go to do the show unless it was 5A who had invited him, and without other people, like without Rico, without Tim Blaine, which I think he's definitely not going to be there anymore. But without D. Ramsey, he just started naming off other kind of people. And I was like, well, dang, if none of them people are there, then 5 would like be by herself. You just be there with 5A. But I don't know if he maybe meant if 5 had put something together and had maybe different people on it or whatnot. But yeah, they've been reaching out to a lot of people since the beginning of this idea came about.
Now,
and
does
some people,
anybody like 5? I've never heard anybody say
5
anything
has a lot of supporters. Just like everybody in the B sector. Everybody in the B sector has supporters and they have haters. And 5 is the same way. She has a lot of supporters. I mean, she get a lot of cash chats, a lot of super chats. People send her gifts and woo woo woo. And then she has people who don't like her. And that's like everybody in the B sector. They all have haters and they have supporters. And that's one thing that happens, I noticed, just me. I'm a smaller YouTuber, but that's one thing I noticed on YouTube is the bigger your channel gets as well. It seems like the more people you get that don't like you. And I don't, just no reason. It just no, and I'm not saying that people don't have no reason to not like her. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying I just noticed that on YouTube that a lot of people, the bigger their channels get, it seems like they all of a sudden get in these beefs and these,
what gets me is this is YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
And
entertainment application.
If you don't like this person, scroll on. Keep it moving. You don't have to go and interact with this person.
Right.
It's not necessary. Who's it helping? What is it? I mean, and y'all supposed to be adults. Probably got kids, grandkids, great-grandkids. Why the hell are y'all sitting? What are you gaining from this?
I don't know. And like I said last week, there are some people that I like, on YouTube, especially in the beef sector. But then when they do those videos where everybody, they got like 5, 10, 15 people up there just screaming at the top of their lungs at each other nonstop, and I'm like getting a migraine and can't understand what everybody is saying. I have to turn off on those. I have to turn off on those because they although they may be entertaining, it's just too chaotic for me. So I'll watch them when it's like not that kind of stuff going on. Now, if it's like 2 people or something like that going back and forth at each other, that's different. But some people, they have all these people on their platforms and they just yelling and screaming, and then you know how it is when it's more than
Sound
one
like
person
abuse.
talking. It's like you can barely hear them. It's like people going in and out, and it's muffled, and I'm like, you can't even hear them. I can't. So
Like I
I'll
said,
either
it
go
sound like
out.
the view.
Yep, I'll either go out and come back in and check to see if all that is done, or I'll either just stop watching it all and I might come back the next day or the next day and I'll red ball the video. But I can't take a lot of that. Like all those people screaming and yelling at the top of their lungs, and I'm like, mm-mm. That's
Like
why
I said,
ooh, child.
Carrie Ray said I usually have to log off or turn down.
Yeah, it's like I just can't.
I can't understand it. I just don't get it. And
And a lot of people like it though. They like it. They think it's entertaining. Like, oh, they
my
all
mom
screaming and
always
yelling. We can't
told
really hear
me
what they say, but
you don't have to attend every fight you invited to.
Right, Carrie Ray. It's awful. I mean, like I said, if it's like one person, 2 or 3, or something like that. But when it's a whole platform, like we can have up to like 10 people on our stream, and when it's like 8, 10, I'm just like, what's even the point? Because I cannot hear it. But some people do think it's entertaining because sometimes there's like one person who has a super loud biotic mic that you can hear over everybody else. And that's still not fun to me because all I hear is this one person and I can't hear what the other person is saying. So in essence, some people be like, oh, that person read you down for filth. But that's the only person we could hear. So of course people is gonna be like, oh, they read you down for filth because that's the only person you can hear.
The loudest
So
mouth.
that's what I like about some YouTubers when they got people on their show who are controversial or they got beefs. They be like, okay, you talk right now, and then I'm gonna have that person talk, and then you can talk back, and then see, I'm too old for that, all that yelling and screaming and shit. That's for the young people, I guess. I don't know.
See, I'm cutthroat. I'll shut the whole shit down. Ain't
Yeah,
got time to be doing this for no hour or 2 days. No.
and they be going at it like all the time, like every day. I'm like, who wants to yell and scream into a microphone every day, every night? I can't
My
do
thought would be
it.
do y'all work. I mean,
I'm
ain't y'all
like,
work.
I can't do it. I don't know what people do in their personal lives, but what I can't do in my personal life is yell and scream on an entertainment application every day. That's what I can't do.
Mm-mm.
Now, a lot of those people I still support. I watch some of their videos, but I just can't do all the 8, 10 people up there just scratching each other eyes out at the same time. It just sounds so awful. Like, sounds so awful. But yeah, some people think it's really entertaining. So to each his own. But that's all I have to say about my thoughts on what I've seen over the last few days or whatnot on YouTube. And again, our segment is going to be every Tuesday, 8 o'clock p.m. Central Standard Time. And basically, Caramel Diva and I, we're going to jot down notes throughout the week up until next Tuesday. And we're just going to mention different people that we've seen, maybe what they talked about, or who we recommend you should watch. And we will try our bestest to give an unbiased opinion or commentary. Now, again, you can't always be 100% unbiased, but we try our best to be unbiased because it's not a drag show or nothing like that. We just talk about what we've seen and what, just like when I was talking about Spillitboy, the man who walked up to him while he was live and said, somebody died in that house. I thought that shit just tickled me to death.
Well, hell, you telling the story,
But
and I'm like, this don't sound right.
But if y'all would have seen Spillit Boy's face, I'm telling you, Spillit Boy's face was priceless. And I love me some Spillit Boy. I swear I do. I love me some Spillit Boy. And especially when he do the cleanups. But when Spillit Boy was looking at this white man, like, and then he kept looking back at the camera and looking at the white man, and that shit was funny. But again, I say y'all watch it at the 1 hour 43 minute mark. 1 hour 43 minute mark of the video he titled Neighbors Tell Real Life Amityville Story or something like that. 1 hour 43 minute mark. You was gonna get your life. And Spillitboy, just like I said, he took it in stride. He's like, I know they're gonna be dragging me for self, talking about I live in a haunted house and all this kind of shit. But I just thought it was so funny. And he's right. A lot of people probably will be talking about him negatively, but you know, that's not what I'm trying to do. I'm just recommending people to watch the video, get you a little KeKe. It was funny. Especially if you follow Spillitboy and you missed it, definitely get over there on that video. But yeah, so any last thoughts before we wrap this up, child?
No, I think it's wonderful. And like I said, I want to apologize. I did not know that I had the link, but I was in here.
That's okay.
But I will.
It's okay.
I'll be on time. And you was talking shit, and you right. I was talking shit right back.
I said I know she talking shit because I'm talking shit, but that's my girl, okay? That's my girl. That's my sister from another mister. But yeah, so everybody, what's today? Okay, it is Tuesday. Tomorrow during the daytime, I'm gonna kick out a couple of videos, but I'm gonna upload them. I'm not gonna do them live. I got some TV show reviews that I gotta get caught up on. One of them being The Shy. But yeah, for the people who have not watched the Power spinoff, book 3, Raising Kanan, the first doggone premiere was lit. So I know this show is going to be a hit, just like Power and Power 2. And I'm anxious for Power 2 to come back on so I can do a review on that. But I did do a review on the Power spinoff 3, Power Book 3 the other day on the premiere. So check that out. So yeah, I'll be uploading a couple of videos tomorrow during the day because I got my grandbaby in the evening tomorrow. Other than that, Friday Night Live, make sure you guys tune in to Caramel Diva and I Friday Night Lives at 9 p.m. where we discuss everything from the hood to the White House. We allow people to jump on the live stream with us. Yep, we discuss anything in between, whether it's kids, relationships, sex, whatever comes up. And man, I'm telling y'all, for the people who follow us on Fridays, man, they can tell you it goes down on Friday nights. You don't never know what's going to come up, what's going to come out our mouth, what we going to talk about. Mm-hmm. But we be having a lot of fun, and we be taking shots, and we just be kicking it on Friday nights. So yeah, that's at 9 o'clock every Friday night, Central Standard Time. So yeah, but I think I'm going to love doing this Tuesday. What you watching on the Tuesdays with you, Caramel Diva? This was fun tonight.
Yeah, I like it.
Yeah, so do I.
Because it's something different, and you know you're promoting other YouTubers, and hopefully it can be reciprocated. And you know, just watch something different, do something different.
Yes, there's something different. Because like I was telling people before you came in the beginning, I said some of the same people we watch, but a lot of the people I don't watch, so I'm like hipping you to them and other people. Then a lot of the people you watch, you're hipping me to and other people. So it's kind of like you know what I mean? It's kind of like, not that we're literally just trying to promote, but I figure like this. If we're going to do unbiased opinions or commentary on people, we have to tell you who it is. We need to send you over there to their link so you can check them out for yourself if you don't already follow them. Oh my God. 402 revenue. Why every time you come in a damn chat you want to talk about abstinence? Okay, we gonna leave that. He said in a pursuit of happiness. How you gonna pursue happiness being abstinence? Well, let me take that back.
You know what? I do that.
Because you can be happy and you can be happy and horny or not get none at the same time. you can be happily single, right?
Why you erase your message? Put it
back
why
you erase your message, 402? He tripping.
We can talk about abstinence because I actually got a story that I heard the other day.
Well, don't you? You know I'm just teasing you. You know I'm just teasing.
Right. We could talk. No, but it ties into abstinence and yeah, we'll talk about it on Friday.
Yeah, on Friday night we can talk about anything. He know I'm just fucking with him.
We know that.
We can talk about abstinence. We can talk about sex. We can talk about creeping. We can talk about having a Rona. We can talk about trying to avoid the Rona while dating. We can talk about it goes down on Fridays. We discuss everything.
Yeah,
It's
we
no
can
holds
talk about
barred.
the increase in the Rona numbers now.
Yes. And Friday nights is no holds barred, no topics off limits. So we literally can talk about any and everything on Friday nights, no holds barred. So yes. He said, talk about having the power to resist when it's right in front of you. Oh, shit. How about you jump on the live stream Friday night and you discuss?
And talk about that.
Thank you. Because you always telling us what we should talk about, but then you don't want to come up here on the screen on the platform and tell us your thoughts on what you want us to talk about.
Tell it. Mm-hmm.
That part.
Where you at? He done got quiet now.
That part.
He gonna call you and roast your ass.
Yeah. Don't have me call you. I got your number. I know where you live.
Right.
I know where you live. I know what your car vehicle looks like.
I need to go over there and go swimming. Shit.
Thank you. Yeah, invite us over for. I can't swim, but I will wade
I can't swim either, but shit.
Wade in the water, children. I will wade in the water. Okay, and watch y'all dip. When you dip, I dip, we dip. Hey. But yeah, okay. Anywho, I'm about to go off on another tangent. But yes, it's been fun tonight. Everybody, please make sure you like and share the video. Subscribe to the Hood Table. If you feel like you want to bless the Hood Table, please feel free to cash app us. $sign the Hood Table 402. We will appreciate any donations to our segment. Thank you.
I don't like him.
You don't like who? What did he say? Hold on, did I miss it? Spinach and cauliflower.
What's funny?
How about a broccoli and asparagus?
Spinach today. Now
we can discuss broccoli and asparagus, spinach and cauliflower, hot dogs and burgers. We can discuss anything you want to on Friday, okay? He sounds like he wants somebody to get on that grill and barbecue or cook. What's the next holiday? Let's see. The next holiday, is it Memorial Day? Dang, that's a long time from now, huh?
Mm-hmm.
We got a long time before the next holiday. Shit. Oh well.
I guess we can celebrate Arbor Day. I think that's in August.
Fuck them trees. That's why the hell we was out of power up in this mother. That's why we was out of power all that time a couple of weeks ago while our mayor was sitting at a golf tournament for 3 days. We ain't even gonna get on that. Had us up here without no power. I couldn't go live. I couldn't do nothing. I mean, that was horrible because of them stinking trees. Trees everywhere. There's still trees everywhere right now, all on the curb, everywhere around the city. He said, let's talk about driving the speed limit. Okay, on that note, stay safe, be blessed, remain vigilant at all time, and Caramel Diva do what?
Always keep it hood.
That part. Bye.
Bye, y'all.